So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Caicedo. Lizarazu. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Messi. Batistuta. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is out of play. Caicedo. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? A real chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Caicedo charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe receives... Mbappe!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lizarazu, a player of legendary status. It's a promising position. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Neymar. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. And it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Danilo. Nice defending, it's got the job done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caicedo. Lizarazu. Played back into the centre. Hajradinovic. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Opts for safety. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! Botman did well to stay calm there. France with the corner. They're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's no flag! That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. It's played through for him. Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. And he was alert to it. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No, it's come to nothing. Danilo. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Hajradinovic. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Danilo. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold chips it through, and the keeper takes decisive action, and that's been won straight back. He's having a hit! France really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Hajradinovic. Neymar. Lobbed in behind. It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hajradinovic. And Caicedo. Knocks it into space. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Lizarazu. Botman kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's out of play for a goal kick. Can he get it through? Hajradinovic. Now Neymar. Lizarazu. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's intervened well there. And it's Cancelo. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. And this is Batista. Decent chance! Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Nicely worked. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar having a look. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. Lizarazu. Looking for a runner. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Palmer. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! And he's following up! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mbappe has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that has been cut short. Caicedo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Hazard. Caicedo. So, what can they make of this? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Oh, he saved it! He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
This their second corner of the game. Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
He's tried one! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, some tackle that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. He can run onto that. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. And it's been given away. He is through here. There's the shot! And he's done it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brilliantly cut out. That is ended up in no man's land. Now who's going to be first to this? No foul, says the referee. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mbappe. Oblak claims comfortably. Albert Ferrer. Caicedo. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's gone loose. In comes the corner. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some resolute defending there. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kubasi. Hajratinovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here it is. Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This
big chance! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's made its way to him. Adams calmly anticipates. Albert Ferrer. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Mbappe! Decent chance! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's McAllister. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs in across. Caicedo. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way. That's a pretty loose pass. Neymar pinches it off him. Well, that has not gone well. McAllister, and here's Batistuta. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great vision. That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Played back. France looking to pass their way through. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caicedo has created one goal already. Caicedo. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Albert Ferrer. And it's McAllister. Not the most accurate pass. Kubasi. Hajradinovic. And it's Danilo. A probing pass. Lovely feet. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pass has gone astray. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hajradinovic. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's burst! Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. Punched away. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. Neymar. Hajradinovic. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicked it back promptly. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Caicedo. Hajradinovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has found the way through. It's Neymar!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. And smartly reclaimed. Hajradinovic. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? France have themselves a chance from the spot. Oblak will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Caicedo looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Adams gets it away. And here's Neymar. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. It's run loose here. Batistuta. Neymar knocks it into space. It is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Albert Ferrer is there and he can get... And that's that. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Okazaki. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Caicedo. Okazaki! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Lizarazu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. And the finish! Garcia. Still goalless. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That's been cut out. Well played. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Caicedo. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Caicedo. Now it's Okazaki, and this is Kane. Caicedo threads one in. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, he's got shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Robertson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's made its way to him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Robertson. He is through here. Backward it goes. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Now it's Kane. And this is Okazaki. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hajradinovic. A probing pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's got a... Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. He has a look up. And he's in on goal. Real chance here. Caicedo. Tries to pass it through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. France really could have done without this. Onana will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe. In with the challenge.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Okazaki, and this is Kane. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, what can they come up with here? That was travelling. Robertson. Mbappe. And Caicedo. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Robertson. And it's Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caicedo does well to get it back. And they win it back again. And it's Caicedo. Passes short and sharp. And the shot's on here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. And Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. France are looking to break at pace. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Caicedo really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Hajradinovic. Caicedo. Kovacic. And it's Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now the ball's gone astray. Dani Olmo. And here's Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Fantastic from Kovacic! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's having a good look here. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Danilo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Stones gets over and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min. Hajradinovic. Now it's Mbappe. Stones. Son Heung-min chasing after it. Lizarazu. And it's Caicedo. And he's intervened well there. And Caicedo. Hajradinovic. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Caicedo. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Semenyo.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. It's a goal kick. Nicely shaped ball. Lizarazu. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar gets into a good position. Here comes another cross. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Semenyo. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's gone route one. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Played into space. Stood up well to him there. Nico Gonzalez. So we're still where we started right now. Hajratinovic. He's on it. Can he get away? Not the most accurate pass. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Neymar has it out wide and in space.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
O'Reilly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter is on. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Caicedo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. The ball has bounced loose now. Hajratinovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Semenyo. Tries to play it through. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. Reinders picks it up out wide. Drilled in low. Lizarazu plays it all the way forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nico Gonzalez. Nicely aimed pass. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Haaland! No, he didn't quite meet it right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Marmouche! And that has been knocked clear. This their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Nunez. Cherki, he slings it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good take, and is he in? And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Nico Gonzalez. Haaland! And he's there to belt it away. Corner number 3 coming up. And he can clear it away. He's tried one! France are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Mbappe gets into some space. Reinders did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cherki. And he was alert to it. Hajradinovic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Neymar. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Reinders is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Marmouche. That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Caught offside that time. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Nico Gonzalez. And Cherki. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Haaland! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Haaland clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's clever. Onana claims comfortably. Lizarazu, the man we've all come to watch. And he's intervened well there. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Lizarazu. Danilo. And Kubasi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one! Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice-looking ball. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Nice interception, well timed. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Matheus Nunes. That is good strength. And it's Reinders.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danilo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nico Gonzalez. Cherky. And this is Marmouche.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Reinders. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he get it through? And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough. They've won a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Foden. And here's Doku. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And that's another good win of the ball. Foden. Lizarazu does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Dias goes sliding in. No unnecessary risk. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really...
And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Danilo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Kukçu receives it in a good position here. Hayratinovic. Some really good ball movement. And here's Mbappe. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kubasi. Lizarazu threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
France are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckham. Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now. But, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lizarazu. Caicedo. Hayratinovic. And it's Danilo. Gets a good foot in there. Howson. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. He rises! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Neymar. Guardiola. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Onana gets it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Howson. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his...
Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Caicedo. Kubasi. Lizarazu. And it's Caicedo. Foot in. Kukçu. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hayratinovic. Danilo. Caicedo. And it's Neymar. Lizarazu. And Caicedo. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Beckham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Howson. Chooses to go cross-field. Beckham has created one goal already. Rijkaard. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Makaleli. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Makaleli. Howson. Milan finding their passes. They've got a throw in. Beckenbauer. Now it's Kukçu. Beckham. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kukçu. Plays a sharp little ball here. Caicedo. Hajradinovic. And it's Danilo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's a dangerous ball. Batistuta. Now Howson. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Beckham. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! Yes! And his position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. Beckham. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Kukçu's cross. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. Kukçu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Time and again they are repelled. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer.
And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
France certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There's the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Chance for a shot! Goal, France! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just wait.
Goes for a shot! Played out towards the right wing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. Caicedo. So, what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. Caught offside that time. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of...
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again! Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Robson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through. Can he finish? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Irwin does really well to win the ball there.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Danilo with the clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. Played into space out wide. Lizarazu. France are looking to break at pace. Robson! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Caicedo. Neymar, who's set up 1 goal so far. Robson. Van Nistelrooy on 2 now and looking for 3. And that's put paid to a promising move. And a shot! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Caicedo. And this is Neymar. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Played in. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Schneider and Kvaratskhelia. Hajratinovic. This looks promising. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And it's Danilo. That's a throw. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. And here's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. And it's half-time here. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Schneider goes steaming forward. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Looking to go deep. He gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Robson. Caicedo. Caicedo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now he's had it taken off him. Neymar. Lizarazu. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Played towards the other side. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, that's delightful. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're quick to get it back. Good ball, good take. He's got tall. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way And the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Threads one in. Oh, good. And a chance! Llorente.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some good work on the right flank here. Hajradinovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oyarzabal picks it up out wide. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that has not gone well. Pinches it off him. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Rafael Leao. Gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? And he's managed to gift it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Scholes. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable.